Alright, so I'm going to continue to shape the ear here. Just going to go around the outside. Now, I'm just going to drag these sort of temporarily into place because we may end up having to do a whole lot of moving here. I want this part to be sort of in this curve that's right here. So I can actually pull that down a little bit. Let's come back to the move tool. I told you these inner ones we don't have to drag over, we can just move them. Okay, so you can see I'm just trying to follow the shape here. Now, what we do need to do is this little part of the ear that comes down here needs to have two polygons that describe it. So let me go ahead and start there by shaping those two polygons. Okay, so it's these two polygons coming in and then coming down to this point, which ends somewhere right about there. We've got this sort of dent in the ear here. This part of the ear is a little bit high, and then it sort of recedes back here. I've got these deeper areas, the hearing canal, the little bump on my ear. So let's just start to move some vertices in here and start. Oops. Just remember to drag select when you're on the outside edge. Okay, so let's start to analyze. I usually start in here and then kind of work my way out. So we have this defined, then there's like an area of skin in here, and then there's the hearing area here. So I think what I need to do is start to define that particular hole. So I'm just trying to create a polygon that will end up being this hearing part. Now here's this sort of skin bump. So we need to see if we can define that shape. And that looks like it goes over an area of two polygons. Okay, so I got two polygons handling this. I got the single polygon there. I need to make sure that we are able to get this little groove area here. See if I can do it like that. So just trying to define these shapes. Okay, that's working out pretty good. Looks like some of these need to be brought in, brought out. Okay, so typically when you look inside of one of these holes, the colors should all be the same. So, or either the color would be the same, or you would realize that it's at a different like depth level. So all of these polygons that are on the outside of the ear, they're obviously at a different depth than, let's say, this, even though the color might be very similar. Okay, so got all this kind of defined. This is bothering me a little bit, so we need to figure out how to come in here and make sure that what we need to allow for is we've got a sort of a dark space in here, but then we've got this hole here. So I'm going to experiment here just a little bit. If I pull this over and this over, what does that do for me? So I could inset these two polygons and end up with what I need here. So this one little dark area is what's bothering me. We'll look at that in the next video.